One of the ambitions I had was one day to own a fine instrument to complement the career that I hoped to have. And with limited funds, I found it very difficult to find an instrument. Members of my family thought it was a good idea if I got a bank loan. This would kind of sort out my financial life. I would become more business-like. And so I got a bank loan. But even this was very difficult to find an instrument of the quality that I was hoping for. These old instruments that are so fantastic, they are like a Mona Lisa painting. They are rare and beautiful and very valuable. So I searched and searched, and one day a gentleman appeared in my life who offered to lend me a fine cello, and I was very grateful for that offer. But at the same time, I made a trip to a particular dealer in London, and they had just found a cello in a cupboard in the north of England, and they'd restored it, and it was a magnificent Italian cello from the 18th century. So I had this terrible choice to make: the loan of a cello for free for a certain time, or to try and buy this amazing cello. And the moment that I saw it, my heart missed a beat, and frankly, I fell in love with it. Unfortunately, it was beyond my reach, but I took the biggest loan I could, and I walked out with the cello in my hands. And I went back to Jersey to see if anybody would help me. Now, it wasn't long before I had some quite difficult letters from the bank, because as a young student at the beginning of my career, I wasn't exactly earning a great deal of money, and I couldn't make very decent payments yet. So I became very, very desperate. And also as a young Christian, I began to feel that maybe ambition had got the better of me. So I got on my knees and I prayed to the Lord, and I just said, Lord, I'm really sorry if I bought this instrument out of vain ambition, and I'm giving it to you now, and I can just sell it and pay off the loan. But if you want me to play the cello, I pray that you do something. And within a few days, I received a message from an old gentleman who lived alone, and he had received a letter from my kindergarten teacher about my situation. He called me in and talked to me, gave me a cup of tea, and then he basically bought the cello for me. So he gave me the gift of this incredible cello. Now, shortly after that, I went back to London to see the original dealers I bought it from, and the particular man who worked for that dealer. And he realized they'd made potentially a great mistake, and they'd sold me this cello for a fraction of what it could be worth. But nonetheless, they felt somehow God's blessing was on me, and they just let me have the instrument with their blessing. I do believe I'm riding the waves of my grandmother's prayers. I have a very faithful grandmother who prayed for me for 20 years. And so I'm the proud owner of a God-given instrument, and I just want to thank God every day of my life for it. Thank you.